Welcome back, everybody. We are here with our next Lego Star Wars review. We're going to be doing one of the newer sets. I want to get the newer sets rolled out because they're releasing or have already released. By the time this video comes out, they would have already released. And so I want to get those out before we go back to some other cool videos I have planned, and then plus some older reviews of older sets as well. But today we got a Mandalorian set from Mandalorian Season 3. And so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we are back with our review. Like I said, this is going to be of set 75373, Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack. Really excited for this Battle Pack. It also has a feature that'll be, I'll go over, that'll be connecting it with another set that we'll have a review of. Really excited about this set. The 4 minifigures in it are great, and I will go ahead and give you kind of a panel of the box here. But overall, I do think I'm going to do a full army build on this battle pack because I have a future mock coming that will feature a lot of Mandalorians, and so I want to mix in some of these Mandalorians from this battle pack along with that old battle packs that we've had in the past. I'll show pictures here, and with any Mandalorians I have currently, just because it's going to be a pretty cool mock, and I'll go over that in future videos. I don't want to expose or kind of spoil it yet, because we're going to show the mock I have currently in a couple weeks here, because the convention will be in a few months. But I am really excited, however, for this specific set, so let's get right into the build. Alright, you guys, as you can see, we have finished the build, and first things first, we're going to go over the minifigures here, but I do want to say that this set is awesome in regards to the minifigures, and the other Mandalorian Season 3 set is awesome as well, and we'll go into that into another video. But without further ado, this set will come with 4 minifigures. Let me grab it here. So 4 minifigures. Which 2 of those are going to be Imperial Commandos, and then the other 2 are Mandalorian Warriors. Well, actually, no, one's Mandalorian Warrior, the other one's Mandalorian Night Owl, excuse me. But for the Imperial Commandos, they are here. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Awesome. And honestly, they look gorgeous. The minifigures, as far as that detailing there with the all around printing, is just phenomenal here. Not all around the minifigure, but like all around the printing looks great. It does have a black head. All of the minifigures will have black heads, just to let you know. But the chest printing there is gorgeous. The leg printing and the feet printing is gorgeous. As you can see on the back, that's actually a stud in this new jetpack mold to Lego Star Wars. It's a newer jetpack mold I haven't seen before. Pretty sweet. You put the stud here to give it that detail, and bam, there it is. So that is the actual jetpack on the Imperial Commando, and I'm going to remove the head here and show you, just so you can see here, there is a little bit of back printing, which you're not going to see with the jetpack on anyway, but I thought I'd show you. So it has it there, and that looks awesome if you're not going to run the jetpack on your commando, but I'm going to leave the jetpack on it, obviously. And I love how the jetpack is different than what we have for not only clone trooper jetpacks, but Mandalorian jetpacks, because technically in the show, the jetpacks are not the same that the Imperial use, or the Empire uses, so it makes sense for that figure to look different. They're going to come with that blaster there. And like I said, there are 2 of them. As you can see, there's one down here on the set here. I'm not going to go over them just because they're the exact same. So as you can see, you already have one there. Now we'll go over the actual Mandalorians. So starting with the first one here, this is going to be the Mandalorian Night Owl. And that figure is also just gorgeous. The printing looks great. Love the detail on the chest print with the scuffs that you can see on the Mandalorian armor. Also, just down to the waist and knees and feet on the printing, it's just beautiful there too. I do like how they give us the attachments. So they give us the, over here in the background, you can see there's the visors. And they also give us the scanners here, or the antennas, whatever you prefer to call them. But they give us those to go on the helmets. The jetpack, beautiful, like, I want to say like a silver chrome, I guess. It's a little bit darker than chrome, so it's pretty cool, like a metallic chrome piece for that jetpack. Looks awesome. And then same thing with this figure as the Imperial Commandos. It does, like I said, have the black head, because there's no point in putting faces. We don't see the faces of those Mandalorians. But it does have some back printing here. Again, I still will show just so you can see here a little bit of back printing. It looks like the back plate of the armor for the Mandalorian. But overall, awesome. I would have liked to see a little bit of arm printing, but I mean, it is a lot to ask for. Just basic Mandalorians I get on the actual Mandalorian. Din Djarin, he does have that, so it makes sense for them not to put it on this figure, just because they want to make, I guess, the main character seem a little bit more main character-ish by having printing where basic characters wouldn't. So I can understand that view too. But nonetheless, still a great figure. And that was the Mandalorian Night Owl. As you can see, the helmet print on the Night Owl is a little bit different than what we're going to see here on the Mandalorian Warrior. The Warrior, just back here on the build, looks awesome again. Does have the same helmet piece, or mold. And this minifigure's printing looks great on the front here. I don't know if I got like a semi misprint. It doesn't look like a misprint on the actual helmet. Advertising looks way different though. The helmet kind of looks derpish, kind of like what we were getting with the Mandalorian in the beginning. First few sets we got him in, it did look like this until they corrected it, but they didn't bother to correct it here. It looks like it looks a little weird. So not a fan of the helmet print, and I tried to see like if maybe it was a misprint and you could see it on the bottom part of the helmet, but I don't see that. So I just think this is how it is. I'm gonna grab a couple more of these sets, and so if they look like this, that kind of sucks, but I mean, it should be shifted up a little bit. It just looks a bit offish there. So that's kind of a bummer. These blasters that do come with both the Mandalorians look huge. I don't like them at all. I miss the old blasters they had for these specific types of blasters, but yeah, they look way too big. It looks kind of weird, but I mean, it looks like the from Lego City, they have the little like drill socket wrenches or drill ratchet tools or whatever they have in some Lego City sets, and that's kind of what they use here for now for like pistols or guns for Star Wars, which is kind of annoying. But nonetheless, they both will come with that. And then again, that kind of like metallic gunmetal chrome jetpack, I think looks beautiful. And then on the Mandalorian Warrior, he's also going to have the back printing. And again, it's just like a back plate. This one has a little bit of scuffs. You can see there's a little bit of scuffs on the back there. Still great detail, regardless if you're running the jetpack, which you probably will be. Still great detail on these minifigures. So overall, that's what I was referring to when I said that this set had great minifigures. It really does. These Mandalorians look great. And I'll put a picture of the Mandalorian battle pack that I was referring to earlier that I'll use in a mock. I think that one came out several years ago. And that one is going to be the one that I have a few of, and I plan on getting a couple more for that mock, but was nowhere near on the caliber of these Mandalorians that we have. And that's something that I was super happy about with these ones. Now, one thing I want to show that might be a theory, whether it's true or not, I'm just a hopeful thinker, and I love the Clone Wars era. And so that helmet mold is something I'm super excited about. Not only because we're going to have people doing custom decals and stuff for these helmets for clones, but it does open the door, hopefully, for a RC Republic Commando clone commando, whatever you want to call them, that helmet mold would be perfect. The bottom has that little kind of stormtrooper, clone trooper respirator system, unlike the regular Mandalorian helmets. It is molded round, so like Republic Commandos. I would love to see Lego make Republic Commandos, and that's the helmet mold we use. And then I even want to stretch further. On the box, we have Imperial Commandos, Republic Commandos. I'm stretching, but it would be awesome to get some Clone Trooper Commandos, because man, we have never gotten them, and it would be so cool, a Gregor or something like that. Even just basic ones, not even named, just in a cool battle pack maybe at the end of this year or next year. 2025, that's gonna be the anniversary for Revenge of the Sith. They're not seen in any TV or any movies, I don't believe, unless you see them in the background. I don't believe so though. And they're mainly seen in Clone Wars, or only in Clone Wars, so that would be kind of a stretch. But needless to say, I do want to get now into the actual build of the set here, and the build itself I think is awesome. So as you can see, you have a lot of play features. So one being this big, like, clear translucent piece. They actually want you to put one of the Imperial Commandos on it as like it's jetpacking, and you would have your Mandalorian warrior and Night Owl here in the doorway, waiting for them or fighting with them as they're jetpacking. That's super cool. I mean, they've never done that before in sets for Star Wars. They do it in Marvel to show it like jetpacking or flying. And I think this looks so cool. It's so cool for kids. It's so cool for the set and the way it's displayed, to see like an actual jetpack scene for Mandalorians. That's what they're known for, you know, and that's what we were seeing all these seasons, and they finally did it. It looks great. Kudos for that. The other thing is, you might notice here, is it has a little clip right there. And then over here, it's got a little back poking out post. That's because that is going to connect to the future set we're going to review, which is the other Mandalorian Season 3 set I was referring to. It actually connects with another set, which is so cool. And we haven't got that in a minute too, and so it's going to be super exciting to see that in my next video. But I'm also going to flip it to the back, because there was one thing that when I was building it, and I hadn't seen this before, and I was like, why is there a sniper rifle blaster included when everybody already has their guns? They all have their guns that are seen with the instructions. So I was like, what's the point in having that? It's actually just for design. It's for play feature. It's for an extra gun in the set, and I think that's so cool. You know, Lego not skimping out, I guess you could say, on the actual build, and adding another weapon to use, to play with, to use as a design, a little armor thing back there for your kids' imagination, and that's super cool that they actually did that. They also feature on this build a little turret here that's going to shoot the red beads out. I'm not even going to do it. You guys know how that works. So, but they have a little turret there, and then they have this little crate. The crate design is kind of lackluster. Like, I think they could do better. I mean, my mock that I'll show in a couple weeks has a lot of crates in it for the scene that I'd made, and my crates don't look like this. They look better, and I know a professional designer made this set, so that's kind of something. But again, this is just a little battle pack for kids. You're not gonna buy this for the crates. So in here though, they do have 2 thermal detonators. I think they display it with 1, but I just put both in there just so I don't lose the other one. They do a lot of these thermal detonators in these Mandalorian sets that have been coming out, so I just put both of them in there so I don't lose them. Pretty cool that they added that in there though. And then again, not skipping out, this happens all the time with sets with visors though, but they throw in these visors and the other scanners and antennas, or whatever you want to call them, into the battle pack with that little baggie. And that's awesome. Like, throwing in more stuff, more bang for your buck. This is $20 as of right now. $19.99 at lego.com, $19.99 at retail stores, so Target, Walmart, Fred Meyer, or Kroger, I guess. Meyer, wherever you live, depending, but it's going to be $19.99 for now. That doesn't mean you won't see a sale like it did for the Snowtrooper Battle Pack, which would be awesome. I mean, if this goes down to $16.99, that's a steal. You're getting 4 great figures for $16, and I guarantee you when this set retires, those figures are going to be probably $10 each, $8 to $10 each. So it's a great deal. On top of that, the build is pretty cool. It does connect, and you're getting colors and Legos that are kind of more expensive. These tan pieces, you can actually just break it down, make your own mock, make your own build with it, and these pieces are already worth some because of that tan. And so that's pretty cool. And I think that just because of that, it's great value. This set overall for me, it's gonna get probably, I'm gonna probably say a 9.5 out of 10, maybe 9.8 out of 10. This is a great set. Great battle pack, great idea, great for army building. If you wanted to build a Mandalorian army, you could do it. If you wanted to build an Imperial Commando army, you could do it. Even if you wanted to grab 5 of these and just have 10 of these guys, that would be super cool. And so that's what I plan on doing. I think that's a great set to do it with. So really happy with that. The figures in here are great. I think that 0.5 or 0.5 to 0.2 knockoff is just mainly one being that I don't know if this is a misprint or if this is just how it is. I'm pretty sure this is just how it is. And that kind of sucks. Like, come on, you guys fixed it with Mandalorian. Just stay transparent. If this is going to be the case, put it on the box. If it's not, then make sure it's not like Mandalorian. Fix it. Because that print just looks weird to me, guys. I don't know. It just looks weird. It's shifted down. If you go look at the old Mandalorian minifigures, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about compared to the new ones and the new sets for Mandalorian. The main Mandalorian, Din Djarin. You'll see what they had to do to fix him. They got to do that here. It's, you know, the same helmet mold. Just make sure the print's the same as that. And you guys are in business, you know. So that's kind of the big knockoff for me. Other than that, I don't really think I have any other gripes. The pistols, yeah, I know they kind of suck, but they get the job done, you know. I would like to see those older ones, the smaller ones, or maybe even just the mini pistols that they have that they gave like Hunter from Bad Batch when he got his. They're the mini pistols, or the old Captain Rex pistols. Those are good too, but these ones are kind of big. That's it though. That's kind of penny pinching at that point. I'm looking for the smallest of little things, so that's why this set is just so great. And it's a battle pack, you know, and so you can grab a bunch of these army build and be happy with that. So overall, great set. I recommend getting it. Right now it's $20. You could wait for it to go on sale for $16.99. That might be not for a while though. Probably, I would say at least 10 months. You might be able to find it on sale at certain stores during certain times, just for promotions, like 40% off Legos at Target or whatever, something like that. And you can get it for a little bit cheaper. If you can, great. I mean, you're saving yourself money. I think $20 is a good fair deal for this set. So totally up to you if you want to wait or go out and get it now. But overall, great set. And stay tuned for that Mandalorian Season 3 other set that I'm going to show you. It's already out. These came out, I believe, June 1st, so grab them while you can, and enjoy building the set. It's super fun. It's super fun to get good minifigures for once. So I'm happy that we got these, and stay tuned for that other video. Thank you guys for watching the review. Thank you guys for staying till the end of the video. And stay tuned for that Mandalorian Season 3 set that's already out. I'm going to be doing a review on that coming in a couple days here. Also, the mock reveal will be here soon. I have the convention in the next probably 2 months, and so I'm just wrapping up the final touches on it before I submit it. But I'll do a video on it as it's completed. It's pretty cool, and then I'll show you guys what I got planned for the next mock, which I'll document all here on YouTube as well. But if you're not already subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button and like below.